Hey, my wonderful, wonderful people, a pleasant afternoon to you. Politicians who reside in Jamaica, MPs, councillors. I'm not sure if there is a disconnect between what the people of Jamaica have been asking for and your comprehension of what has been requested, because it seems as if there is some kind of disconnect with the information received. It seems as if there is a wrong decoding of what was encoded, wrapped up, and then put forward, promulgated to you. And I'm saying that as it relates to the road conditions in our country. It is beyond deplorable. It is beyond unacceptable. It almost should be, there should be some legal ramifications behind this, because this cannot be real. And the rains have unearthed the shoddy work done. I keep saying this pro-patch looking material that is being used is not sufficient. It's not suitable. It's not adequate. It is not sturdy enough. You have to have that rehabilitation as to what your SPARK program is actually trying to, the SPARK program is a more rehabilitation, a proper fixing. It's like a proper transformation of the road using quality material. The pro-patch material cannot continue like this. The roads are damaging people's vehicles, and we cannot come to you to ask you for another vehicle. We can't. We can try, but we would go nowhere with it. We would go nowhere with it. You would not provide us with the appropriate vehicle. We'd have to find the monies to buy the appropriate vehicles to manage Jamaican roads. From before Johnny was a boy in his embryonic state, Jamaica has still been struggling with roads, bad roads, horrible roads, horrific roads. So till the potholes are showing on me, they have metamorphosized, they have moved from the roads onto me when I'm driving. I feel like I'm filled with potholes, or the crufty road was sharper than, a razor. This is crazy. And you have quite a number of tax-paying people out there. Can't you at least make us drive Remember, we're facing challenges everywhere now. We face it at our homes. We face it at our workplaces. We face it at our social events. We face it at our churches. We face it on social media. Lord, you can't make even the driving aspect be memorable in a good way. The memory of the Jamaica, when you think of Jamaican roads, I'm wondering if it's better for me to watch a horror show, the most horrific horror show. Because maybe there's no difference. Or maybe I would fare a better chance watching it than driving on our Jamaican roads. Politicians, come on. You can't be that heartless to the people where it doesn't matter to you what it is, seeing the roads in the condition that it is in, or they're in rather. The roads are horrible. They're really, really, really horrible. You can't even, if you can't make a mistake, you have to be driving, holding your head, looking on the road itself. You can't even slightly look ahead properly unless you're on the highway. Because you know that, you don't have to be looking on the roads. Politicians, you're paid, You remember, you guys had said you qualified, and you put forward you put forward an explanation as to why you were deserving of the 100%, 200%, 300% increase. Some of you didn't speak, especially on the opposition side, because it's money you're getting. You were quiet. Some tried to come with a little thing and it didn't move anybody. And you said that if you want premium service, you have to get premium salaries, basically. And you get the premium salaries, but the service is really poor. It is poor. It's stingy. It's indigent. It is awful. I don't understand. How is it that you're comfortable taking all of this money for so many years and your consciences are singed? And some of you may not believe what the scripture says. Don't be deceived. God can never be mocked. Whatever a man or a woman sows, that he or she will reap. That he or she will reap. I'm sure you've seen it in the lives of others. They didn't care for people, and they continued on their merry way. Their consciences were gone. It took a vacation, probably permanently, or an extended temporary time. But God, they had to pay the piper. God doesn't forget. This is unacceptable. People pay their taxes, at least fix the roads. Because we've been begging and bargaining, to get better salaries. Remember the public sector workers, like the civil servants, for instance, they have been begging and pleading for certain things to be reinstated, for retroactive monies to come back. I doubt the retroactive monies have come back. Not even that is paid out. And you know that we have the hurricane season between the months of June to November. The ending of November. And sometimes you may find even the first week in December it rains. I'm just asking MPs, at least from a human perspective, because you were not born a non-specimen, as far as we know, you didn't come from Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, we're all from Earth. And we came from woman. Whether you like woman, yes or no, we all came from woman. So there is a universal commonality with us. And all we ask as Jamaicans, law-abiding Jamaicans for some of us, is that you just fix the roads properly. Please, the pro-patch material, the inferior material, the bread and butter material cannot work. We need solid food. Remember, as a child, you drink milk, but as you move to adulthood, you eat hard, solid food. The road needs proper material. It needs proper. Don't be so cheap. The cheapest, as they say, becomes the dearest. It becomes the most expensive. Because you're going to have to fix it again. So it makes no sense. It's like a man buying a work shoe that he wants to last for years, and he spends 2,000 Jamaican dollars expecting it to last. He's lucky if he can walk out of the store without his foot touching the ground. Because the whole bottom gone. It's a grown. Or the two sides fall apart. All we ask is that you fix the roads properly. Please. Or give us vehicles that is retrofitted for the Jamaican roads if you don't want to do that. Maybe it might be cheaper for you guys, but we want the SUV types, because the little car them not go work. The little beanie car them not go work. We tried that, Jesus. It's like Jamaica just coming like, you come like once you wake up, your eyes open up back in Jamaica from your house, back to your house. You say to yourself, say, this is just so unreal. This is so unreal. As one minister had said, and people probably laughed at it and scoffed at it, we need divine intervention. And it's no lie. I mean, that is something that is without even saying. We really need divine intervention. See, it's raining now. It's raining now, and it's not light rain. And I can just imagine some of the roads. I can just imagine. And you'd be surprised when you probably think it's only in the inner city areas. You see that road there, Arnold Road? Oh my God. Oh my God. If you ever to drive there, so. Because I sometimes drive that way when I'm going to work in the mornings. To cut out traffic. Oh my God. The road, oh my God. The road is crying. The road is bawling. The road hungry. It is hungry for the right food, for the right material to repair it. The Jamaican roads are hungry. They're starving. And they have been starving for years because they're tired of the meager food. They're tired of the milk. They want solid food. They're no longer babies. They're adults. So the Jamaican roads want solid food. They're begging. They're sick. They're begging you to just bring the medication, the right food for them. Guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe to my channels, please. Thank you.